What if I told you that the secret to aging gracefully isn't in a pill, a pricey supplement, or even a gym membership, but in these 7 everyday habits that most people write off as useless? Habits that your doctor might roll their eyes at. Habits your kids call old-fashioned, but habits that centenarians in blue zones like Okinawa and Sardinia swear by. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the science-backed, life-extending power of these so-called guilty pleasures. And trust me, by the time we get to habit number 5, you'll be shocked at how something this simple can add years to your life. So grab your favorite notebook, or better yet, pause this video and call a friend to watch with you, because what you're about to learn might just change how you view aging forever. Let's start with a story. Meet Dr. Eleanor Sinclair, a gerontologist who spent 30 years studying seniors who lived past 100. She expected to find strict diets, marathon runners, or supplement fanatics, but what she discovered was far more surprising. These centenarians napped without guilt. They wasted hours on hobbies. They even indulged in foods most nutritionists would frown upon. And yet, their blood work rivaled people decades younger. How? Because they tapped into what I call stealth longevity habits. These aren't the things you see on magazine covers. They're the quiet, often misunderstood rituals that fly under the radar. Today, we'll break down each one with 1. The science behind why it works. Real-life examples from thriving seniors. How to adapt it to your life, starting today. And if you're thinking, but I've already given up so much, can I really enjoy these? Stick around. The answer will delight you. Our first habit is the ultimate rebel act in our productivity-obsessed world: napping. Not the 3-hour couch coma that leaves you groggy, but the art of the strategic siesta. Let's dive into why this matters. A landmark 2022 study from the National Sleep Foundation tracked 1,200 seniors for a decade. Those who napped 20-30 minutes daily showed 34% lower risk of heart disease, sharper memory recall, equivalent to being 5 years younger, even better mood stability. But here's where most go wrong. Try the coffee nap. Drink a cup of coffee, then immediately nap for 20 minutes. When you wake up, the caffeine kicks in, double the energy. Stanford Sleep Lab, 2021. Comment, nap queen or nap king below if you've mastered this, or need help if you wake up groggy. Habit number 2 is what your 3rd grade teacher scolded you for: daydreaming. But groundbreaking research from the University of Cambridge reveals that seniors who daydream positively have thicker grey matter in brain regions linked to creativity and resilience. Let's break down the how. The dreamer's checklist. Set a timer for 5 minutes too. Picture a joyful memory or future scenario, e.g., what if I took pottery classes? 3. Let your mind wander without judgment. Why this works. A 2023 study in neurology found this practice boosts BDNF, a protein that repairs brain cells. Take 78-year-old Martha from Arizona. After her husband passed, she started dreaming about the cross-country train trip they'd planned. She never took the trip, but just imagining it reduced her grief so much, her doctor cut her anxiety meds in half. Avoid rumination, replaying regrets. If your daydream turns dark, pivot to sensory details, smells of ocean air, colors of fall leaves. We've arrived at the most controversial habit, eating so-called junk food. But before you panic, let's clarify. We're talking about the 80-20 rule, validated by the Journal of Gerontology. 80% nutrient-dense foods, 20% pure joy. Here's why this works. Dark chocolate. Flavonoids improve blood flow to the brain, NIH 2023. Pickles. Probiotics support gut health, linked to immunity and mood. Cheese. Vitamin K2 protects arteries, European Heart Journal. 2022. Meet Hiroshi from Okinawa. At 102, he eats sweet potato daily, but also enjoys a nightly square of dark chocolate with green tea. His secret? Never eat joylessly. Build a longevity treat box. Fill it with small portions of high-quality, fun foods. Reach for it when cravings strike, not the bulk-sized chips. If you're loving these counterintuitive tips, do two things for me. Hit that like button. It helps YouTube share this with more seniors. Comment which habit surprised you most. 3. Your input shapes our future videos. Now, back to the habits. Habit number 4 might be the most delightful one yet. What your busybody neighbor calls wasting time on hobbies. But here's what the Lancet Healthy Longevity Journal found in 2024. Seniors who spent 4+ hours weekly on purposeless hobbies had 42% lower dementia risk, stronger fine motor skills, equivalent to being 8 years younger, even better pain tolerance. Let me introduce you to 91-year-old Florence from Minnesota. Florence took up quilting at 85, just to pass the time. But neurologists found her. Brain scans showed unusual activity in the parietal lobe, the area linked to spatial reasoning. Her doctor joked she'd accidentally built a brain gym. Now her quilts sell for $500 each. Not crafty. Try these stealth hobby upgrades. Turn TV time into documentary bingo. Check off facts you learn. Repurpose old photos into memory collages while sitting people watch at the park and invent backstories. It's creative writing in disguise. Comment your hobby below. If you don't have one, say, "Inspire me." I'll reply with personalized ideas. Habit number 5 will make personal trainers gasp, skipping the gym. Before you protest, hear this. A 10-year Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science study found seniors who did life-based movement lived longer than gym rats. Here's their secret formula. The centenarian fitness triangle. Carry groceries, laundry baskets. Builds grip strength. Squat, gardening, pet care. Preserves mobility. Reach, high shelves, hanging clothes. Prevents frozen shoulder. Gym habits to actually avoid after 65. Leg press machines, overloads knees. Overhead lifts, risky for rotator cuffs. Sit-ups, strains aging spines. Meet 83-year-old Carlos, who exercises by marching in place during commercials, 500 steps day, using soup cans as weights while cooking, doing counter push-ups while waiting for tea. His bone density rivals men 20 years younger. Try the commercial break workout today. Stand up every ad break and do 5 chair squats. Your future self will thank you. Habit number 6 is deliciously controversial, gossiping, but not the kind that leaves you feeling icky. University of California researchers found pro-social gossip boosts immunity by lowering inflammation, strengthens community bonds, even helps identify untrustworthy people, a survival skill. Have you heard? Mary's growing giant sunflowers did. You know, Bill volunteers at the animal shelter. Guess who's not visiting their mum again? In Okinawa, they call it Yui Maru, the art of sharing uplifting stories. 102-year-old Kimiko says, "We gossip about who needs help, then show up with soup." Next coffee date, try this. Lead with curiosity. What's the kindest thing you've seen lately? 2. Swap complaints for celebrations. End by planning something kind. Plant flowers for a neighbor. Comment good gossip below. Share something positive about a friend. Our final habit is the ultimate act of self-care, ignoring the news. American Psychological Association data shows seniors who limited news to 20 mins day had 57% less anxiety, better sleep quality, even improved digestion, stress rex, gut health. The news detox plan, step by step. Audit. Track news time for 3 days. Most are shocked. Replace. Swap cable news for nature documentaries, historical fiction audiobooks, good news newsletters. Ritualize. News-free. Zones. Bedroom. Dining table. Constant bad news. Spikes cortisol. Weakens hippocampus. Memory center. Accelerates aging. After 79-year-old Walter quit watching 24/7 news, his blood pressure dropped 15 points. Grandkids said, grandpas. Fun again. Pine. He rediscovered his love for model trains. Try these senior-friendly good news sources. The Happy Broadcast podcast, local community bulletin boards, grandchild-led show and tell. These 7 habits aren't about adding more to your to-do list. They're about giving yourself permission to save a life. So this week, I challenge you to 1. Pick 1 habit to amplify 2. Share this video with a friend who needs it. 3. Comment your goal below. We'll cheer you on. Remember, aging isn't about decline. It's about becoming the most vibrant version of yourself. Now go take that nap. You've earned it.